equals -4 cosine, parentheses, x minus pi. Okay, the amplitude comes from the front number, the -4. We just take the absolute value. So the amplitude will be 4. It'll go up 4 and down 4 from the center of the graph. The period, 2 pi, divided by the number right between cosine and x, which is 1. So 2 pi divided by 1 will be 2 pi. So one cycle will complete in 2 pi. Transformations, let's see what we got. Well, the negative in front means it's reflected over the x-axis. The minus pi with the x is a horizontal shift, so it's going to shift to the right pi units. Now we can figure out the domain here if we just use our brain a little bit. Domain and range. Domain, all real numbers, no problem. We didn't do any vertical shifting, so our center of the graph is right at 0. Our amplitude is 4, so it can go up 4 from 0, which would be +4 at the top. Then it could go down 4 from 0, so -4 would be our lowest. So -4 is less than or equal to y, it's less than or equal to +4. So we have to make sure our graph includes at least 4 and -4. Now if I'm thinking about my steps, if I'm dividing 2 pi into 4 chunks, then that means my graph is going to change every 1/2 of pi units. So we'll call this half pi, pi over 2. Then we'll have 1 pi, which is 2 pi over 2. We have 3 pi over 2. 4 pi over 2 is just 2 pi. 5 pi over 2. 6 pi over 2 is 3 pi. 7 pi over 2. Could go on forever. That's all I had room for. Cosine typically starts at the highest point of our graph. Great, so it's going to be at the extreme value. But you'll see it's starting at, we have an amplitude of -4. So instead of starting at the highest 4, we're going to start reflected at -4. We're also shifted to the right pi units. So we're going to be in this column here to start, but at -4. So typically the graph for cosine starts at the highest, comes down, and then goes back up. Now we're going to be doing the opposite. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, scallywags. This is so mean, guys. This is so mean. Oh my goodness. Are you not entertained? Okay. I'm scared to erase up here. There we go. Lowest point at pi. Then we go to our middle. Then we go to our highest point. Back to center. Lowest point. That's one complete cycle. Back to center. So here's our, oh, that's not how you hit a dot right there. Woo. That is more than one full cycle. Now if we wanted to backtrack a little bit, we can see the pattern. So it would be back to center, and then it would be back to 4 up here. There we go. More than one full cycle.